We heard a lot this morning about the best social media influencers were those that provided the best content. They put a lot of effort into it, and as Jermaine to the point just made there, it wasn't just of high quality, but it was being posted regularly. You could depend on it. It wasn't just coming out when they felt like it.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
Look, when we are talking about influencers, it's all about making the impression. So when we build any content strategy, working with the influencer, as the gentleman was saying, it's about transparency and understanding the influencer properly. It's about how can we build this content that can create an engagement and make an impression. We are shifting from the digital business, from buying the impression, which was for the last 10 years, almost 8 years, we were buying impression, to the influencer system that's helped us to engage with audience and making impression in the audience. Making impression which help us in the return on investment for the business, mainly.
But when you pick social influencers to work with, are you picking them because you like their content already, or are you picking them because their content's okay, but if they work with you, the content will get better?
Okay. Actually, when we decide on an influencer, you have two criteria. First, either you want an influencer that can maximize the reach for you, for your business, or you want an influencer that can help you build the engagement to your platform. Okay. We have something called the mass influencers. The mass influencer, most of their times, the content that they provide need a support from our end as strategic people and from the agencies and from the client to develop a right content for them to help get the message to the audience through them, because they are a channel that can maximize the reach for us. But there is another kind of influencers that, if we are talking like nutrition, for example. If we are looking for nutrition, I don't care about having an influencer with 4 million or 10 million followers. Maybe he has 10,000 or 20,000, but he's more effective to the business side from me. This person or this influencer, he doesn't need my help from content perspective. Actually, he will help us from providing the right content to the brand.
Ahmed, I still see a tightrope being walked here. Because if you're a major brand, you want to be associated with high quality content, because you will assume that your brand is high quality and any content associated with it should be high quality. But taking Andre's point, if it in a way becomes almost too slick, too professional, it loses that raw edginess that social influencers bring.
Exactly. Let me take it to you from another side, okay? I will give you just a small example about a case study that's just happened with us that actually the results was outstanding, superior from business perspective, from social perspective, from all the perspective. But I will take a moment back about your major question before, okay? How to deal with the influencers. How to deal with the influencers, okay, it's a risk actually. The highest risk of innovation, that client doesn't want to take a risk actually, okay? So taking the risk is the major beauty of our industry. Now I will talk about the influencer in specific. When we are talking about influencer, we were dealing before, earlier, about 2 years back or 3 years back, we were dealing directly with the influencers. There is no one who can manage his business. There is no one who can help him to develop in his content. With ITP Live, about 1 year back, if I remember properly, 1 year back when they launched ITP Live, people were saying, okay, I can deal with the influencer directly. Why should I deal with ITP Live? Actually, it's about, ITP Live is all about managing the content of these people, managing the relation, managing the expectation, managing all the questions that you were asking before about how can we deal with this influencer. And by managing all of this, we were getting to the client the right thing that he wants. We did early this year, about 2 months back, we did something called Schools Got Talent. The budget cut, retail business is down, everything is down. So the budget is cut. It's a big cut. So when we decided into this cut, we went to the client and we said, why we should invest in media? And we are a media agency by the end of the day. Why we should invest in media? So the alternative was, we came with a concept called Schools Got Talent. The Schools Got Talent, when we decided on the influencer, we didn't decide as an agency alone. We didn't decide as a client alone. We said as an agency, the client, and as well the representative of the influencers. We decided on 3 kinds of influencers. We are making Schools Got Talent, which is all about sports. So that's mean I have to get every influencer as sport? No, it's wrong. When we decided about it, we get an influencer that can maximize our reach. We know what we are expecting from him. We get another influencer who can talk in the event. Okay, we get another influencer who played with multinational teams, with Manchester. Okay, that he is valid as a judge on the table.
Horses for courses.
Yes. So actually, what we did, we decided into this kind of influencer and in the kind of content managed by the right people for the influencer. What we faced as an issue, that these influencers were a little not confident about the whole situation. So we trained them, we helped them, through the three parties to make sure that the end result of the business amazing. We increased to 25% as a retail business, which is about 45% increase in sales only by influencer program.
And on your school's example, though, you increased it despite the cut in budget.
Yes.
So
exactly.
that's a result. That's what you call
exactly.
a result.